Boy, have we got stuff to talk about today?
Wow, good Lord. In between that laughter, you know,
That's
I'm getting
nightmarish
so
shit. You
excited.
know it?
Frightening. She is frightening.
It is. That's some nightmarish shit there. I'm not kidding you. So,
She should go into some like voice acting. Holy shit.
well, yeah, and you gotta love some of this shit that's going on. It's just like I have never heard, and she digs us all this attention, all of it, every bit of it,
Um,
and she, from what I caught, part
Pocket.
of it. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Pocket Sand. Hi, Dan. Hi, honey. Um, and I'm terrible about greeting people, so I need to do better about that. But she said, we are a waste of space. What have we ever accomplished?
Oh, oh,
Well,
well.
gee.
And we're inbreaded two people.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, that's kind of frightening. But
I mean, I like Italian breadcrumbs myself, so I like
I
to move
mean,
around.
it's just absolutely ridiculous that all of this started because, and she hates us all. Well, I hate you all, and she wished death on us yet again.
Again.
Yeah, again, but no, she never does that. But yes, she's done that. We've never done that to anybody, by the way. We've never wished harm, nothing on anybody. This is YouTube, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. And again, I know I have a feeling, and as many times as both of those bitches have been to court, come on, Dumb and Dumber. I
Okay,
mean,
let me
Jesus,
jump in here, Kate, just for a second while we're talking about
please.
court. Alana, I know you're listening. I'm going to use your name out of, well, whatever. But let me
Spite.
read you a very short definition of impeachment.
Thank you.
Impeaching the credibility of a witness, you can reduce or even eliminate the weight of the facts that are given in evidence. This is commonly achieved by pointing the trier fact to the witness's self contradictions and prior inconsistent statements written or uttered by the witness, which is going to be applied to you. So I'm going to keep it short and simple because
Exactly.
you know her geniusness.
I
Yeah.
know. And well, and do they not realize she's over there going, but I'm just a witness. Dum dum. You have to be verified by the court. Your identity, your information, all of it. Or you are not considered a credible witness and your shit will get thrown out.
This
So
is
there's
right.
that too. So yes, they verify your shit. And again, thank you for the impeachment part. I mean, this is just comical. Like some of the other crap, you just can't make this shit up.
No, no,
It's
and,
just like,
and and
good God.
that maniacal laugh she does when she's calling it stupid. Holy fuck her.
Exactly. Hi, Lucy. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
nice garb. I think
Oh,
it's pronounce
Scaramouche.
that for me, Kathy,
I call it
before I
Scaramouche
butcher it.
because I don't know. Am I wrong? Tell me if
Is it
I'm pronouncing
Scaramouche?
Scaramouche, Scaramouche. You know, from the
I love
you give me
whatever
the
it is.
fandango.
Yeah, yeah. And
Okay, I'm
when
sorry.
again, and all of this again, she just thinks that we did all this. We hate her. We made her do all this. No,
Oh.
no, bitch. Didn't nobody make you use a fake pic for your fake surgery? That was all on you, sugar. All of it. You used a fake pic. You got busted. Sit your salty ass down now. Jesus. Oh,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God. And then
Hi,
she
V.
poses and then she poses the question, what have we achieved in life?
Oh,
Uh,
exactly.
I mean, we're wastes of space. I think she's self-reflecting again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what have you achieved in your life? What wonderful
Right.
career and places have you traveled? You know,
Exactly. in her
You sit in
44
your
years.
you sit naked and fat and blubbery, sweaty, smelly in your bed, and you cast aspersions on everybody else's character.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, you know, she it, she's the one that lied about her procedure. And again, which surgery is she talking about? Because I have a feeling she forgets that she had to have an emergency procedure to fix the one procedure that she supposedly had, to where she ripped some shit loose because she was drinking protein shakes. And again, when you leave, and it doesn't matter if you have the sleeve, the lap band, the bypass, whatever gastric procedure you have, you are not allowed to leave the hospital without fully knowing what you were expected to do. But if you had a question on what you were supposed to do, you are given a nurse to contact 24 hours a day if you have a question. So again, that's a bunch of bullshit that she's trying to lay out, and nobody's buying it. And and the other one, it's Dumb and Dumber here for real. I saw, I never really paid much attention, but somebody posted a picture, and I was just like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. What the hell is that? And they're like, oh, well, that's what the other half looks like of the ebony and ivory. I think that's what they're being called right now, which is fitting. And
so.
yeah, it's very fitting. And I just was like, ho, and she's out there making fun of other people's appearances. Girl, I'll give you a quarter, gnaw whatever that is off your nose. Jeez. God, hire somebody, because that's some, I don't know. I don't know.
Scarmouche, we went through this before. Why would we call a hospital?
Exactly.
And then admit to it? That would just fall into her definition of stalking. I don't care if she went to the hospital.
No,
she
me
could
either.
have gone to the hospital, walked around, and walked out again. And plus, the HIPAA laws would prevent any nursing staff or receptionist of giving out information.
Right. And honestly, and I had forgot about this even. Like I said, my nephew's been with us for several days now. Mom went on vacation, and I wanted to call and tell her something at the hotel. I called the hotel, and they're like, well, unless you know the room number. I'm like, dude, I don't know what room she's in. I've got her full name, everything. Well, I'm sorry, we can't let you know that. I said, can you connect me to the room? Well, I'm sorry, we can't do that. So even, places that you go and stay, you just can't call randomly and try to get information about the person staying there. So that's how far these laws have gone now.
Yeah.
So she's high. And why would any of us give a fuck? I'm sorry, I don't.
I don't either.
I mean,
she's not that important. She's
exactly.
just, she's just my little cow, my little pet cow. And,
exactly.
She's my project.
Well, yes, exactly. And and just in case people don't really realize that, hi, Miss Shorty Shark. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. When you have any of these procedures, you can stretch your stomach back out. That's very easy to do, actually. That's one of the pitfalls. You do have some of these procedures, and you can actually, and again, I don't think she remembers what they were supposed to do to her, because when you have this gastric sleeve, they remove at least 75% of your stomach. So all you're left is a banana shaped type pouch, but you can stretch that back out. So, why she's going around, and everybody's different too. She's, well, she couldn't have had this done because she did that. Well, you know what, bitch? You didn't have it done at all. At least the other creator put up the receipts. And so if Dummy was too dumb to read and understand the receipts, that's nobody's problem but her own.
Yeah, she
so
put up
that's a her problem.
Yeah, so you could go and look.
Oh, exactly. Hi, Nickers.
Hey, Nick.
I had hoped, you know what? Maybe that's what's next. Let me recommend that. Let me be the first one to recommend that, Ms. Sims. Why don't you try a lobotomy next? We'll all be there for that. Woo! Yay!
Oh, yeah, like she's doing her Sims, and oh, the reason why I haven't gone over to the other to Ebony's channel is because I've been busy, and I haven't been on YouTube for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh, and she's been streaming constantly on her new Twitch channel, who has four followers. So I
Exactly.
don't know who you're sending over to bolster up her channel, but
It ain't working.
it ain't working.
And well, and she said this morning that she has more than one Sims channel. That one's really major and got tons of people in support. Why wouldn't you be playing for them instead of like what,
Silvana.
4 lurkers? You know?
Yeah.
Come on now.
We are talking about She Who Must Not Be Named. It starts with
Hi,
a name.
Savannah.
Starts
Yeah,
with a name.
yeah, the crazy Sims lady. Oh my God.
Yeah. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. But yeah, going
Yes.
back to this, yeah, she's been on, not on YouTube for 3 weeks, but I pop in once in a while just to say something. Make up your mind. You're
Exactly.
here or you're not here. Putting your stuff on private and deleting doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. Oh, and I love it. You know, the other day, and I love that the sub counts show. That's just so much fun for me. Um, it's payback bitch for a lot of people. The other day she had like 1,040. Now all of a sudden she's got 1,200, like 10 or something. I'm like, way to go, girlfriend! You made them sock accounts work for you, but that won't hold up. YouTube figures that algorithm out and they'll go away.
Yeah.
So nice try, girly, nice try. Oh,
She,
amen, Sylvanus, amen. We do that
and
every
she's
day.
the
It
one
just don't work.
that used to call you Sylvia Gee.
Yes, I know. Oh my God. Well, there's that. Hey, God, one of those degrees has got to be in English, right? Wrong.
Oh, please. She never got past the middle school stage. I
No.
don't know who she's trying to kid with that master's degree.
Oh, and
Bullshit,
don't forget
probably.
the 2 associate degrees too. Don't forget about those.
Yo. That must be the Tomfuckery and the fuck shit. Because I beats me.
Nickname. She's full of crap. That must be dumps. Amen. Oh, and she thought the surgeon. Now she's going to go back and blame. Sue him. Sue him. I want to watch. Sue the surgeon, Alana. Sue him. They
Exactly.
fucked you up, girl. You're not even hungry now. She thinks that they screwed it up. And again, which surgery are we talking here? She had the one on the 21st, and then it was several days later, right around the 27th, that, oh my God, because she's a dumbass and listened to people on YouTube, she drank a protein shake, which she was supposed to, and had to go have emergency surgery by life flight. And when Dallas she had to stay in a hotel in Dallas for 2 days afterwards.
It was
Girlfriend,
touch and
bitch, you were
go.
back the
It was
next
touch
day.
and
You were
go.
back in the she was back in the little box that she lives in with her exit sign, streaming away, bitching, dogs barking. Bitch, sit down. And ain't nobody believing that shit. None of us are. And again, notice we have not said anything until she's said stuff first. We're not the stalkerish people here. You know? She's the one that can't shut up about anybody. She's, to me, it's if she wants people to shut up and be, and leave her alone, well, then she shouldn't be stalking us, wishing death on us, and constantly attack us all. Then maybe we would shut up. But she can't do it.
No. And
So
I'm upfront about she's my content. She's my pet. I do charity work.
yeah, that it is it's our Christian duty.
It is our Christian duty. Mhm.
Yep, it really is. It's our Christian duty. So, I mean, again, as many times as Crazy has been to court, because, we got what, 7, 8, 9 different mugshots, 7 different ones. So she's been around the court system a lot. You'd think she'd know how it works a little bit better.
Just a
But
little.
apparently she was not paying much attention, which, again, shocker there. I just, can't help but sit back and when the new shit comes out every day that now we're worthless, now we're the ones that cause all the problem,
Yeah.
and again it was funny. The other creator was playing her bestie, her new bestie, by the way, her brand new bestie, who's she's still reporting on Twitter, by the way. So I think it's hilarious. And this sounds so familiar. When this friendship ends, because there's not really a friendship there to begin with, it's just two dummies getting high off each other and shit and trying to stroke each other's egos. But when that one finally does come to an end, it's going to be classic. And I can't wait to see it because, again, she's been reporting her right and left. And she tells us all the time, well, people take advantage of my mentals. Yeah, apparently so. You're getting took advantage again, too, honey. And that's my favorite word, tooken. Tooken. It was tooken. I'm like, girl, stop. You take things away or you took something away. Again, English is not your first suit.
No. And it's inbred.
Exactly.
There's no other extra letters. It's inbred, not imbreaded.
I know. And like she's all running around with the terroristic threatening and the malice intent and whatever. It's malicious intent. Again, sweetheart, get you a dictionary. Then make little pocket ones. You can put it right by you. You got so many phones. Why don't you just Google the pronunciation before you speak? And make it a lot easier.
This help too. Just ask Mans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's wonderful. She's our sweet little thing. She's even no.
Okay. Are you fighting the strike?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I read that thread, by the way. Holy God. Oh my Lord, no.
Mr. Retaining his semen.
Monty, well, I told
you're an asshole.
I told my husband about that, and he goes, "What? What's wrong with that guy? Is he not a man or what?" I said, "Gunny, I don't know." He just laughed and walked away, and he goes, "Man, you know some weirdos." I said, "No, I'm sorry." I said, "This one I don't really know, but I know somebody attached to that one, and I support the other one." So I went and watched to see what this one was like, and was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, we got enough nuts on this side. We don't need any more.
Anymore. But Monty, no you're more. Still an asshole.
Exactly. Oh my, and a weird one at that. Jesus.
If you put that shit out, people are going to remark upon it, mock it, make videos, discuss, point and laugh. That's just the nature of YouTube.
Well, exactly. If you put it out there, it's going to get talked about. I mean, come on. How stupid do you have to be? And then we weren't even the ones that asked for any of this. She just tells all. She's in there. I want this. This is this, and I'm doing this. I'm going on a cruise. I'm going on vacation. We're staying in all these fancy hotels, and I love part of this cruise she tried to sell us too was that she was going to go to some island in the Caribbean. And they were going to stay for a couple nights. Well, the cruise ships do that, yes. But you always go back at the end of the day and you stay on the ship. That's your hotel. You don't just stay somewhere else unless you're doing like a train tram trip or something through Alaska, and then you do sometimes stay. But that's part of your cruise package. And again, honey, the Caribbean, maybe you should look at the map of where the Caribbean is. Because most people don't know that even as far down as St. Thomas, that's the Atlantic Ocean. And the Caribbean starts when you go around the island over by Coral World. And on the east end of the island is when it becomes the Caribbean Sea. And that wraps all the way up around. Well, when you leave out of Texas and go to Mexico, depending on what part you're in, that's the upper Caribbean. So again, she doesn't even know how to. I mean, again, Google is your friend, dummy. Use it.
And you
But
shouldn't have
she
looked
doesn't
up.
even do that right.
No, because she could have just, maybe she couldn't spell impeachment. Because,
That's
you
true.
know, it's
Okay, she
the
didn't.
definition is there, sweetie.
Well,
It's not
there you
rocket
go.
science.
There you go, Moochie. Absolutely. Uh, Kate.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Uh,
Pocket sands. Come on, she's like
poor
she's
Wilson.
she posted a picture of some hotel. Okay. I can do that too. I can post a picture of any hotel in the world and say, hey, this is where I'm going. But she tried to post this picture too. And I'm thinking there's maintenance work there or something. And that's why, he would be access to a room. But if you looked at some of the stuff that she posted, there weren't any pictures of luggage or anything like that in the room.
Yep.
When I go into my hotel room, I dump my shit off. I'm like, oh, thank God, and hang my stuff up, and stuff's all over the bed and all over the floor. Girl, no, no, there was
That was
nothing.
awfully neat as a pin hotel room.
Yeah. So no, there's some mystery to that, and it's one that I don't really care to solve. So I really no. Again, like she said, you could have done this, you could have done that. Girl, bitch, no, I don't care enough about you to even find out. But I just want to sit back and laugh at you here. I mean, that's what I want to do. I just want to sit and laugh at you here. I
I'm
mean,
on my
I'm
comfy
good.
couch. I've got a nice cup
Exactly.
of coffee. I ate a nice lemon curd donut before we went on air. I'm twiddling my toes. I'm happy that my knee is better because we had tornadoes yesterday, so that was the
Oh,
problem.
yikes.
They finally landed and left and did a little damage, and then my knee was much, much better. Thank you.
Yes, after that barometric pressure, that falls below 28. Yeah, you got problems. And
Yeah.
that's really odd weather for you guys.
Well, not really. We
Really?
do always have funnel clouds, but they rarely land. And when they do, it's a massive, massive one. The last one that struck us and destroyed a literal. I don't know what it is. What it is? Tornadoes in trailer parks. I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly. Yeah, I
But
don't
this
know
one was
either.
a big established. It looked like a neighborhood. It
Oh,
was
wow.
yeah, it's one of those real fancy ones. Anyway, it was just tore up. People died.
Oh,
Um,
God.
let's see. Okay, yesterday was August 1st. So 31st, 1989, I believe. That one came through. We still commemorate it. We call it Black Friday. You can look it up on the internet.
I will.
It was frightening. And
Oh,
I know
God,
I was
yeah.
stuck downtown, and the rain came, and the
Oh,
rain came, and the rain and the hail. We didn't know what
yep.
was going on because my friend and I just had a tape in playing, so it was playing music. And finally, I said, "Gail, turn that off and turn on the news because this is not normal." you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So. It was crazy. It was crazy.
It's,
Anyway, we don't want to
it's,
go
it's
there. But yes,
frightening.
we do have tornadoes. These just rarely hit the ground. They're called cold funnels.
Yep. We get a lot of the cold air funnels here too, and yeah, but they normally don't cause any problems whatsoever. And the one thing that freaked my husband out, and they're so unusual. um, it's really unusual to get to see one in their water spouts, and they are, most of them form in the ocean and you can see them and they kick up water. And the only time,
Mhm.
because a tornado, a lot of people don't realize that it's a funnel cloud while it's in the air. As soon as it touches the ground, it's a tornado. And then generally it'll start picking up because they can be invisible until they actually touch the ground and start picking up debris. and then you can see them. And the same way with the funnels over the water, when it touches down and starts sucking up the water, it's wow, it's really crazy looking. And my husband was absolutely tripping. He's like, "Whoa, what is that?" I'm like, "That's a water spout. How cool!" And he's like, it's getting closer. Do we need to leave?" I'm like, "Well, it shouldn't. It should fizzle out. They don't normally come onto land, but they can. But we kept an eye on it, and it did. It fizzled out. But I think his most famous, he goes, he doesn't want to be around me in the for some reason because I'm just like a tornado magnet. And that's why I decided to be a storm spotter because they just want to come to me naturally. So I might as well look for them and help people.
Thanks for the heads up. Oh my
I'm
God.
serious. I know. I don't know what it is.
You out first, you know.
When we were dating, we were going over to where he lives, and it's a car ride. So, and we had stopped to get something to eat, and I'm wearing my sunglasses, everything, and I lowered my sunglasses. I said, "Turn the car around right now." And he's looking at me like, "What?" And I said, "Up there, that's debris. Turn around." And we turned around. He's flooring the car. We're going back onto the highway. And I'm like, if we go at a 90-degree angle, it'll go away from us. The truck in front of us, it was a semi. I'm like, "Dude, hurry, go." And he Kurt's like, should I honk? Should I honk? Should I honk? And I'm like, no, just let him go. Let him go. If we have to, we'll go around him. Trust me. And dude, we saw that semi tip up on its side and come back down. And I was just like, oh shit, floor it. And nobody had to tell that truck either. He was booking too. And it still was just still a really bad weather. Well, come to find out, and this was a lot, way before, cell phones and that kind of stuff to look it up. I found out weather that later that the weather was tracking south to north, which is very rare. Normally when you get storms, they travel from, southwest to the northeast. So that's why we weren't driving out of it. And we finally got to a rest stop and got everybody into the bathrooms, because it was still there. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, I'm everywhere I go. There's, my uncle's house. My ears were popping. I'm like, "Dad, I can see it out the window." And he's like, "Okay, it's time to everybody get to shelter here." So I don't know what it is. It's about poor little Kate and her tornadoes. So
no interest in visiting Oz, thank you.
And well, it's cute, Pocket Sand, because I couldn't wait to go see that movie. And actually, a friend of mine was in that movie. I learned everything I needed to learn from. He was a meteorologist. He's retired now, Gary England. He was one of the meteorologists in Oklahoma. And when I moved there, because I was a military wife, you go where you're told. And one of the first things, I'm like, "Oh, great, I'm in the tornado capital of the world, just what I need." And so, and I'm like a little familiar with it. And I'm like, okay. And my one girlfriend that I met there, she was from Maine, and Maine does not get tornadoes. It's very rare for Maine to get a tornado. So she was absolutely losing her mind. I said, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's it's pretty cut and dried." Now, people in Oklahoma, they take very seriously storms, because here where I'm at now, they sound the sirens if just whatever. If there's a thunderstorm warning and a watch, they sound the sirens. I said, that just makes people complacent. They think, "Oh, it's just the sirens again. They don't do anything." Well, now in Oklahoma, you hear a siren, you are diving for the closet because they mean business. There's like, "It's a tornado, go now." So, but he was in the very beginning of the movie Twister. And when the little kid when I guess the main Helen Hunt's main character was a child, her father got sucked out of their storm cellar. So he's watching a meteorologist give the report of a tornado on TV, and that's Gary England. And he taught me everything I know. So he was a wonderful man. And he's retired now and enjoying the good life. But yeah, he was in it. So I was so excited to see the movie. And we saw the movie, and on the way home, I just looked at my husband and I said, "Somebody's gonna die if they watch this movie and think, oh, well, we're just going to outrun an F5 in a truck, in a cornfield, tying ourselves down to wells and stuff." No, sorry, that's not how that works. So I was a little disappointed, I will say, that Gary would be cool with that. But hey, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all right. Oh,
Yeah. Go
what
ahead.
karma do I have? Me owning my own home, 3 cars, and being
Yes.
financially secure. I'll take that as karma. Thank you. So I'll take
Yes.
it.
And you've
And
done,
no tornadoes have got me yet. So hey, because
yeah,
I'm not
roof over
stupid.
my head, food in the fridge, nice furniture, good friends. I'm living my retirement.
Exactly.
And I
Family.
don't spend 24/7 on the internet, but I could if I wanted to.
Well, exactly, Kathy, because that's what it is. I think some of these bitches are really, really salty. We get called, we're in our 50s, 60s, and 70s. Bitch, can you water ski?
Can you go
Huh?
hiking?
Exactly. You can't even, neither one of them can probably walk through a park without going,
Well,
please.
what's her name who's bragging about being 29 years old is also using a scooter
I wish I
when she
had a
goes
mobility
shopping.
scooter.
I know,
I
hey,
need one.
I'm
Man.
off. This is my birthday week, and I'm off to the lakes, you know, and
Yes.
at least I don't say birthday month because I hate people that claim a month for their birthday.
Girl, hey, we do a week here too though.
Yeah, I have
You get your
birthday week.
birthday week.
I have
Yes.
birthday week, and
Yes,
I'm
we get
going
birthday week.
tomorrow to spend the day in my favorite spot in the city with my sister, and
Awesome.
it's not. I'll be out of town when my birthday is, but that we're celebrating my birthday tomorrow. So
Awesome.
yeah. So we're gonna have a fabulous lunch, do some shopping. Um, you know, what are you gonna do? She who must not be named, dumbass,
Exactly.
land whale,
Exactly.
bedbound. What are you
Exactly.
gonna do? Um,
Exactly. And I don't know, the other one might be 29, but like I said, I'll throw her a quarter and she can go hire a rat to chew whatever that is off the side of her nose. I mean, I don't know. But
uh,
it scared me when I saw the picture. It was like the one we saw with the no eyebrows. Like, whoa, you guys, don't do that.
Catherine
Don't
Tate.
post that shit
Yeah.
in Discord without telling me. I'm gonna be
Oh,
traumatized for life.
oh,
Man, don't do that.
you're doing the
But
tin can thing, Kate.
oh, hang on, let me go out and come back.
Yep. I will. I will. And now I'm loud and proud. I'll be 61. But it's okay. I had a good I have a good life. I had a fun as a bad girl in my 20s and sort of smartened up in my 30s. All normal things. There, how
Is
are
that
we?
better? Is that
Yes,
better?
that's better. Yes.
Okay, very good. Sorry about that.
That's
Um,
okay.
and hey, at least Lucy, I didn't kick myself out. I voluntarily,
She's been really good
voluntarily.
lately, Lucy. You'd be proud.
I have. I have. It's like a miracle. It's like woohoo. Mhm.
Yeah, so she did this little rant this morning. I don't know, was it 45 minutes? Then buggered off and started her Sims stream and is busy. I don't know if she's listening to me. Don't care actually. But she
Yeah.
was doing her Sims and listening to the other one's live stream, reacting to Unspoken
Right.
Purpose. And they're all sitting there like they know the court system. Ha 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 ha. They're so dumb. And her laugh. And I'm not going to hurt anybody doing it again.
Oh God, that's like freaking frightening and shit, isn't it? It is like nightmarish. No. Oh, Pocket Sam wants to know what kind of cake you're having.
Oh, I have a good I have an affinity for carrot cake, strawberry shortcake, that kind of a thing.
Oh, what
I
the
do
hell,
like
Kathy? We like cake, okay?
just any cake. Just
Cake.
yeah, I'll just unhinge my jaw and yeah.
No, it's cake. And well, and some of us, there's one weirdo in here, I won't say any names, knickers, that she would rather have a pie than cake. Now, I'm not opposed to pie. I like a good pie as well, but I'm sorry. Birthday cake is my favorite cake ever. I'm sorry. If I see a birthday cake, I'm going, how am I going to get invited to
I'm sorry
that?
to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you, Kate, but my nephew's a happy birthday pie boy too.
Well, I'll let you go then. I mean, geez.
Or a donut. Hey, it's your birthday. You can eat what you want.
Well, that's true. That is true. That is true. Oh, but I remember when we did our pie stream, she was backstage going, pie. Well, okay, well, let me see what kind of pie. And then we're talking about pie. And I'm telling you, it's not a wonder we are all freaking fat being in that damn Discord. I
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
the pictures of other people's food. Oh my God. I mean, I'm like doing good and I get in there and go, well, thank you. Now I want cupcakes, pie, pasta, lasagna. It's like, geez, you people are mean.
Now,
See,
okay,
Nova's with me.
blueberry muffins, potato, rotten. I don't know. I think I would go up like a cupcake. Oh, I love cheesecake.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
you need a bribe, or you need something from me. You can bribe me with that.
Oh, and I was so
Always okay
disappointed.
with donuts, Kate.
We when we took the one little cruise, this
Hmm.
last one, they had on the menu peanut butter pie cheesecake.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking, ooh, I'm going to definitely try that. And my husband got it one night and he goes, oh, this is really good. And I did taste it. And I'm like, I will definitely get that again. They never had it again. I
Huh?
was like, you got to be kidding me. This is a cruise. They usually have it all over the ship. There, look, there's the cheesecake. So, but no, they never had the peanut butter pie cheesecake again. And I was just so disappointed. I'm like, oh man. But
Oh,
they had some awesome restaurants though aboard the ship. And I guess I was because I keep up on the cruise news. So if you want to try it again, dummy, do your homework better. Um, I think the Norwegian Pearl hit a fishing boat, like a smaller fishing boat, collided with the Norwegian Pearl up in Alaska somewhere. It's like, oh no. So it's like, damn, oops. A lot of little
oh.
mishaps been going on lately on these boats. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm. Well, that doesn't sound very good.
No, yeah, it was. I mean, that one hit an iceberg not too long ago, and I can't remember which one that one was, honestly. But I'm thinking, ooh, Titanic.
Really? Yeah. I never heard that. Wouldn't you think that would have hit the news unless I was off that day?
And well, I don't think it was, it didn't damage the ship that much. I mean,
Mm.
nowadays when we were going, I think I have in my one of my little videos I posted. There's little icebergs, and they look like they're little tiny things, but under the surface they're there. And um, if the boat bumped into them, you could hear them. You could hear this little thump 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 thump, and I was like, "What was that?" I couldn't figure out what it was. And then we heard some of the crew talking, and it was those little icebergs that are kind of free floating when they fall off the
The
glaciers
bigger
and
ones?
stuff and into the
Yeah.
water, which that is very cool, by the way. And they actually float away, and if they do come in contact with ship, that you just hear this little boom 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 boom, and it's like, oh, okay. So it's a little unnerving, I guess, once you find out what it is, but
Oh.
it's not as unnerving as being at the front of the ship with the anchor dropping.
Huh. I'm intrigued now. Let's see. She went on a Disney cruise, documented on her KF thread. If you want to see the shit show, well, I'll have to.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know she tried to say she's been on it. That's a new one. I'd love to know what page that's on. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. Well, hang on. Let me see this. Because you know who doesn't have her glasses on again. Late. Do y'all hear? Ask Carlos if one of the dogs pooped in its cage. He said, "I smell poop." Oh,
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Those poor animals. I'm disgusted by her that she's even allowed to have an animal.
wow. No.
It's a shame. Oh, and she's sitting there going, "I'm allowed to eat, you people. I don't know what you don't understand. I'm allowed to eat." Yeah, apparently, the dogs were wanting to skin off your chicken, from what I understand.
And that peanut butter parfait. Yeah, yeah. I caught that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably a peanut buster parfait from Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I believe it was. Did I say it wrong? Oh,
I don't know. She tried to back it up and say it was yogurt with peanut butter in it or something. I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, nice try.
Still dairy.
Well, exactly. And again, she's about the other creator about what she should not and be able to have and not have. Again, you can have dairy. I mean, it's just depending on what it is and what each individual can tolerate. She can't make up her mind. We're all supposed to have the same experience, or now we're not supposed to have the same experience. So, who knows with that? I don't understand her stupid shit, and it makes no sense. So, is it or isn't it? But everybody has different of what they can experience. And again, she's such a fucking liar. Only people that do the gastric bypass, the complete bypass, have a dumping syndrome. It's extremely rare for the sleeve to produce a dumping syndrome. So again, she's sunk in a lie. And again, she's a scary damn bitch. She is going to actually go to a real hospital, which she did, so she could come up with some bullshit so she could lay there for 10 or 15 minutes and get video. Because that's all she did it for. And it was pretty easy to figure out what she went in and told them. She didn't have an IV in, but they were prepared to put one in. She told them she was puking. And now she probably lied to them and said she was puking blood, because there was a barf bag there, but it was way down by her. It wasn't up where you would need it. It was way down,
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and she didn't have, they're getting ready to take me to emergency surgery. No, they're not. You didn't even have a heart monitor on you, dummy. Not even a fake one. You should have done better.
Beep, beep, beep.
Exactly, Rebecca.
She did try.
It cracks me up that there's so many people that know what's going on, that she can't lie about it. She's been busted so many times, all because she could have just owned up, and for whatever reason, everybody was giving her an out. They were behind the scenes. Girl, just say you couldn't get your surgery. Do whatever. But let this shit go, because we all know you're fucking lying. So just let it go. But she wouldn't let it go. No, that's when the fake photoshopping started. And then, oh my God, first it was the fake picture that she got busted out on. Okay. And nobody made her post that picture. She posted it voluntarily. It was up on her wall for like 7 hours. And then she finally got busted when she probably woke up and realized, as she was having her Whataburger for lunch, oh shit, you can reverse search that. But then it was too late. And yes, we are very proud to be the ones that busted her.
Mm-hmm. No
and
shame in the game.
It fell in my lap. Nobody's got to stalk her. She's a dumbass. She tells on herself. If she didn't even have to post a picture, she could have just left it with, yeah, I had the surgery and I'm good and whatever. She didn't have to start posting pictures and shit. She's the one that did that, and then she got caught using somebody else's picture.
Mm-hmm. But she
All
keeps
because you
trying
didn't
to
zoom in.
manipulate us into doing certain things like this hospital shit, like checking up on her, um, um, waving her Twitch channel in our faces like a red cake to a bull. If you could do your Sims and that's all you do, we won't bother you.
Nope.
Good luck. Have fun. We'll laugh at your sub count, but
Yeah, no
you're the one
doubt.
that keeps saying that. And then she's got a podcast on Twitch
That's
under a
what it was.
different name, a podcast. Yes.
Talking
Well,
about what?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because you'd be waving that face too. So if you think you're sending us all on a scramble to try and find you on Twitch, no, don't care. I'm not on
Oh
Twitch.
no.
Why should I care?
My every piece of equipment I have, one of my best pals does stuff on Twitch, and I can't go. I can't deal with Twitch. My phone doesn't like it. It lags bad. So I just don't do Twitch. So when, bless his heart, he'll tag me, I'm over on Twitch. I'm like, love you, but no, I can't do it. So, I'm not going to bother going on Twitch. Twitch does not work out for me. It just doesn't.
Can you go on it on your laptop?
I haven't tried on my laptop, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I
I tried it on
probably
my
would.
little iPad, and I tried it. It worked best on my desktop, but in the evenings, I don't do a lot on the desktop because I have to fight hubby for eBay. So it's just like, okay, you go do your bidding and have fun. So, and he does it. He won't do it on the laptop. He hates the laptop because I got big fat fingers and I hate this laptop. I'm like, well, that's the one you picked for me for Christmas a couple years ago. I'm sorry that you picked the one that for your two fat
Had the
fingers.
laptop, you might be able to do it. Just prop it up beside you and on the couch there. And
I know. I need to like get a pillow, and prop me up and go
you'll be
for it.
queen of
But
your domain. Yes. Is it? Oh, no, 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 no. You can go in there and use it like we're doing now. Lots of people do.
I will look and see. But I've never tried it there. Because I did a couple times. I knew I was on my desktop, and I went in and said hi to everybody and stuff. And he
Mhm.
was doing his artwork, so that was cool. And other than that, I went a couple times and tried it on my phone, and I tried it on my
No.
tablet, and I'm just like, oh, this is not good. I told him, go back to YouTube, please. I can be, I think I did some stuff on Rumble. I've read some stuff on Rumble. So I didn't have any problem with that one. I didn't have any problem with that platform. But Twitch, no, I don't know what I think from my understanding, a lot of people have issues with Twitch. So I just don't
Yeah,
know.
I had to. Well, I could never get in it with my old internet connection, and finally got fed up and upgraded. And I can watch it now, but I still haven't signed up for it. So, uh, you know. Oh, and Miss Twitch. Twitch is way more restrictive in your conduct than YouTube is. So if you
Oh.
think, oh yeah, 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 they'll kick you off faster than. So you behave, because they don't put up. Yeah, they don't put up. Like people lose their Twitch channels all the time.
and I think somebody said something about this. Um didn't she shoot, it just went right out of my head what I was thinking. Um oh, I can't remember. I'm old. It's my
It's
fault.
okay, honey. I believe everything you just were thinking.
Thank you. Thank God.
My, my
I'm
my
telling you.
mother would say when we did that, it must have been a lie. She said,
Oh, I know my mom used to go.
"Oh
Oh,
my
I love it.
god!" Well, we have Pocket Sand try to encourage her to go in there and wiggle her fat, dirty toes.
Oh, well,
Probably get a good audience. There are some really freaky feet people out there.
actually, yes, there is. Yes.
I've
Yeah.
been thinking of a kiddie pool, chocolate pudding, and my big ass feet.
Yeah.
See how much
And
money I.
that's what it was. She said she hasn't been on YouTube for like 3 weeks. I'm like, girlfriend, excuse me? Like you said, I think you said earlier, the commenting and deleting doesn't count. And that's what it was. She has used every sock account because I'm sure she heard us say she only had 1,040 subs. And
Mhm.
so now it's like 12, 10 or something now. I'm like, oh look, every sock account she's ever had, she's gone and subscribed to herself, but that won't last because
Yeah,
that'll catch the algorithm and that'll get busted. But oh, it's funny. Oh no, she can't behave. She knows that she is definitely. Hang on, just real quick, honey. I think I might
right.
have the phone.
Okay. Oh yeah, she can't behave. She'll lose it soon enough. It's easier to get monetized on Twitch, I hear, but it's also easier to get kicked off. So even big money makers tend to do something and then lose their channels. But I'm not sure where she's coming up with this. She's been away from YouTube for 3 weeks. She's not been away from YouTube. Does she mean has she stopped making her videos and just live stream crap and a buffering channel or stream for 16 hours? Well, if that's content, okay. No, she's not been, Rebecca. She hasn't been away. She's just making this shit up in her head. Um, yeah, and what is all this? Yeah, the sock account thing. People are leaving nasty messages. Nobody. She's got. Well, the last time I looked, she only had 4 people watching her. So okay, if that's harassment, I don't know. Yeah, the animal abuse. Oh man, that still bothers me. Oh, yikes! It's a death for sure. More substance. Ooh. So, okay, so I have been off of the NEGS thing for the last couple of days just because I was caring for a grumpy knee. Did he actually get on a plane? Are they actually going to Florida? Somebody tell me. Let's see. She keeps saying all these people are texting her. That, oh, jeez. all her all her Sims friends are texting her. Must be really chaotic up in her brain. Oh, I know. I can follow. Oh, hey, it's all in his thread. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to go check out Kiwi. Oh, they're off to Versace. Oh, they're Versace. The Versace. Sorry, I mispronounced it. The Versace. The photos are hilarious. I know it's been a couple of days since I've been on the farms. I have to go catch up. uh the gay ops is in full swing.
Oh my goodness, sorry. I was, actually
That's a
dealing with my real life and my fake company and everything else. Good
Oh, your
Lord.
fake company. Oh dear, oh
Yeah.
dear, oh dear.
Yes. Heaven forbid. Oh, but I miss somebody doing gay ops and I'm missing it.
Oh, that's Nigs and DC Media and their fake
Ah,
relationship.
oh my goodness, those
She thinks
two.
she looks like Kat Von D.
Oh my goodness, no.
She looks risen from the grave.
Oh,
She's
that's
out here.
funny.
She's awful. This big girl with big show. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's comical, isn't it?
Ugh.
Yo, boy. And well, and again, some of the people in the realm of our voice, you know, they could get rid of her. I mean, if they wanted to, they have the means, they have the evidence, but they do have to do it. So, I mean, everybody can talk a big game, but,
Yeah.
again, all you need are, police reports, you submit those, and that's really, because that's how they got the other creator taken away. She,
Yep.
she submitted that fake, and she swears, no, no, no. But yes, that's exactly what happened. So she wanted to put up fake evidence, and police report looks very intimidating, and YouTube probably didn't want to deal with her, so they took her out.
They
So
did.
that's what that takes. And again,
I
so
don't
people
think.
have the means to do it.
Yeah, and they will. And to
I
getting
hope
back
so.
to her evidence, I'm just a witness. I'm just a witness. No, you can't be a witness. You have to have your evidence verified, looked at,
Yep.
entered into court. Then, you just can't show up with a bunch of video links.
Right, exactly. And say,
Dummy.
and again, that's the whole clean hands thing.
Uh-huh.
You have to have clean hands coming into it, or the court is just going to go, yeah, no, this is mutual combat. Forget about it.
Yep. Yeah.
So, I mean, and then again, I don't understand why she doesn't know that. She should know that. As much time as some of these bitches have been in court, I mean, the
You
two Dumb
think
and Dumbers should know that, this is how this works. So
uh
it's stupid. Whenever she opens her mouth, I just hold on and go, okay, here we go. What lie is it going to be today?
or or delusion she's going to support. And her evil laughing. Oh, they're such idiots. They're so dumb. They don't know anything. They're so low IQ. Okay. You'll pardon me if we all laugh at you later down the line when 6 months when it goes to court? If it does?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Because, well, and it was funny too because her little partner in crime right now was shitting her pants the last time.
Yep. When
And
I got
it's
that.
just, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the other one, the Dumb and Dumber, as I call them, the other one blew her own case. And she did it on purpose. She'll probably do it to this one too. Now, the other creator is very clever and she's quite smart. She said she was, now I don't know if she's still going this route or not, I don't know, but they were going to ask for jury.
Yeah, she
And if
was going to
that is,
counter sue and ask for a jury. Yeah.
now, if that happens, they have to appear. There's no over the phone. COVID's over, folks. There's no over the phone. We can testify, do this. With that, because again, apparently, I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky in love with this too. I've been on jury duty more times than I prefer to count.
Oh dear.
I know. Because now here, once you're called, and you actually have to go and appear. I've been lucky too. I've called, you have to call like the day before and see if your number comes up and they want you to appear. And it's a crime if you don't. And both times I did have to show up. One time I did not have to serve. The next time I did have to serve, and then you're exempt for 3 years from having, to go through that again. And so again, 3 years later, there it is. Tunk, tunk, tunk. Here it is in the mail. Jury summons. It's like, fuck, I just did this. Damn. So, but again, and my husband's never been called little shit. I think I might turn his little name in. It's like, here, call him. Because he never, not once. He's never even been, you got to fill out the questionnaire and send it in.
Right.
And he just goes, he's such a smart ass. He goes in and goes, I'll just let him know my dad was a cop. They'll kick me off every time. I'm like, you little bastard.
I have never ever been called for jury duty.
Yeah.
Not in all my 61 years.
It must be clicked on my resume. But again, so when you go and you sit there, and it was a fun process. When at first I was like, oh God, this is a pain in the ass, because I'm working too, and I have to kind of juggle around that, and with my animals, it's like, people, and you get paid like, what is it, $28 a day or something? It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But so while you're sitting in, because they bring people in like 12 at a time, and you sit in the little potential box, and then they call numbers. I mean, you're not even a person really when it comes to, the courts and that kind of stuff. You're a number. They go, okay, number 20, please go to the jury box. And you go until they get 12 people over there. And then they start talking to you. Now, everybody's there too. The defendants, the prosecutors, the ones that are doing everything, the judge, everybody is there and present, because the plaintiff has a right to, question the jurors, and so does the defense. So then they ask, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? So again, they have apparently never, ever been in a courtroom and know how any of it works. So you have to be, vetted and everything else. You can't just show up and go, hi, my name is Kate Waxlover. I'm here to testify.
And here's all my links to all the people that were mean to me on the YouTube.
Exactly. So, but again, she's going to try to shoot herself in the foot on purpose. But again, if she does that route again, that can be contempt.
And the fact that unspoken purpose is said, it's never gone far in all her lawsuits. They've been denied,
right,
or they've been dismissed, and or like you said, she's done something to shoot herself in the foot over it.
Exactly.
So she's using it as some sort of flex, but I bet. Also, unspoken purpose said something to the effect that the people, even in the people in the law libraries, call her the YouTube lady.
Oh, I'm sure.
In there trying to get free legal advice from all.
I'm sure. Oh, I know. And it is a match made in heaven. Those two should go team up somewhere, because they truly are a match made in heaven. They're just both absolutely off the chain nuts. I mean, the one chick was cracking me up. She is claiming and this is only going to go so far with the cops too. Trust me there.
Oh, no. She was hearing something from those cops that she was making out to be serious concern for her. And I wasn't picking that up. I was picking up the eye rolling and the looking at my watch and,
exactly.
Like right. He's dead about the coffee and my donut.
They're probably all going, come here. There's a point, and when I torture my husband, I bless his heart. One of my favorite movies is Guarding Tess. Okay, and when he loses her the one time, because apparently she's getting lost all the time for the cleaners, and got her on speakerphone, and they're all laughing. And he's like, you don't have me on speakerphone, do you? And they're like, no, of course not. We're taking all this very seriously. And every one of them is just on the floor laughing. Yep. Well, girlfriend, Tubby, that's what they're doing to you, whether you realize it or not. But I mean, come on, that's such a waste of resources and time. Just because some dumbass, she's so stupid that a troll is going to send her an email or a text message saying that they're going to whatever to her, and she just instantly hangs up and calls the cops. What a dumbass.
No,
Oh,
but
I'm just like,
these organizations have nuisance lists, and the police
yes, they
department
do.
have them. 911 has them. Um,
Yes,
and the court system has them.
yes,
So there's going to be a point where they've had enough, and they will not respond to you, especially the
exactly.
courts. They'll just, and throw it in the trash.
Well, and another reason that because like any YouTube creator is going to know. I've heard, all of them talk about this. If you even think that there's a possibility that you could be swatted or wellness checked against your wishes, they're going to, you call your local police department and go, look. Now, you may have to actually take your ass down there and sign some stuff, but you are on a list that if they get some crazy phone call that you're in a hostage situation or whatever and they're trying to swat you, you are on a list. And the cops are going to reach out to you first and go, hey, this is what's going on. And they're not going to come pound your door down because you've been verified that, yeah, you've shown the threats and that kind of stuff, and it's documented. That's all you need to do. So, dumbass, oh, well, the trolls are threatening to swat me. I'm calling the police right now. And she has neglected to tell the cops live, by the way, that I'm live streaming right now. As we are talking. So she leaves that part out. I have never seen so many lies come out of somebody's mouth. And it's going to come back to bite her in the ass hard. And again,
I already heard her cat was taken away from her recently. So
yeah, I didn't hear anything about that because, one crazy on my plate's enough. Now we got to deal with the crazy sisters here, the Dumb and Dumber, the crazy and crazier.
Yeah.
So, it's any given day on who's the lead in that one. But, it's comical, it is, but it's also really fucking annoying because they want to sit and take it all off YouTube. They just want to, I don't know. It just reminds me of the Judge Judaism. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Nobody's buying it. So just stop. You guys are embarrassing yourself so bad that people are laughing at you. And they think, oh, well, I'm not scared. Everybody goes around saying, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. Where are they getting some of this stuff? Why would we be? You people are strange wackos on the internet. Why would anybody be scared of you?
And I'm here for the fuck shit.
Exactly.
Quack, Allie.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Ooh. Somebody texted me. How dare they? I'm busy.
Well, and it's so comical too that, and again, it's just like who's got the prettier dress on the playground, who got Johnny Johnson's attention today. I mean, it's so childish. It's ridiculous.
It is.
And the other one is supposedly 20-something. I thought she was in her 50s. I'm sorry.
I know. Actually, I was surprised. She looks like she's in her 50s.
Uh-huh. She really does.
I'm sorry, you can flex being 29, but you don't look 29.
No. And I never really paid much attention to her before because I never really watched that much before. But, since we've been inserted into it by her, then, yeah, I'm going to kind of keep an eye on what's going on. But she's got nerve to be talking about anybody. She's really got nerve. I mean, okay. So, I mean, I'm not one that vacuums up bugs and, that kind of stuff. So she's just, and I mean, that's what gets to me is when they start wasting the resources and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's one thing, they're the first ones, our dumbest one that we inherited that one. she's the first one to try to dox. Boy, if she had your information, it would be out there.
Yep.
It would be out there. If she had it, it'd be out there. And she brags all the time. Oh, you people are just scared of me. No, girl, what? Scare what? Like I said, somebody on the internet, some wackadoodle? Dude, no. No, I'm not scared of you. Nobody is. Heads up. So, sorry. Heads up. Nobody is. So you can just kind of stop saying that one because that one's just more comical than you'll ever know. And again, y'all better be careful what you keep wishing for. Now, according to our crazies community post this morning, and it's like and I just hear she's going to sue everybody again, everybody in Annie's community and all their stuff, and it's whatever. And we're just jealous because, again, with the lie, with the surgery, it all goes back to that, the fake surgery. You're just jealous because girl, stop. And what are you going to sue me for? Everybody on this side of the community has proven with receipts what we say. Proven. You have proved absolutely zippo. Ever. I'm still waiting for receipts. I've still been waiting to be served over a year ago. And give me a break. You're not going to do it. You can't do it. And you're a joke.
Lucy Lou and I are going to be roommates in prison because, we made plans. We're still waiting.
Exactly. Everybody is. It's just ridiculous. And, she says she has all this proof. Well, I can prove that evidence up. I can do this. I can do that. Girl, do it. People have been messaging me behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Just like, and maybe you can try to Photoshop a winky wink because you sure don't do very good at it. So maybe try it. And we can actually see the real message. So, and again, it's very cute when she tried to prove that that other creator didn't include all, the message that he was lying. No, he wasn't. I went and I actually took a couple screenshots from my desktop to where I could slow it down and actually look at it. All she did was delete that part of the message. So it looked like it stopped here. She said something else. Then the other person said something. Well, all she did was just take that line out. You can delete stuff line by line if you want to make it look like it wasn't there. So nice try again. So, I mean, that's the comical thing, though. Everybody knows what liars these two are and how comical it is. But the thing that I think pisses a lot of us off is they go and use the resources that other people might need to use to turn their own egos on fire. Because that's all this is, just a bunch of big ego trips for them, I guess, or what they think it is, because it's not. If you think this is going to help your ego or your reputation, first of all, if you have a reputation, you don't. If you do, it's a bad one. And number 3, it wasn't our fault that you have a bad reputation. You're a liar.
Yeah. Well, Scaramouche, she is the bookend to She Who Must Not Be Named. She's next level crazy. So they are teaming up for God knows whatever reason against another creator. Unspoken Purpose, Unafraid. That's her channel name if you want to go check her out. This other one is suing her for being mean to her on the internet, because that's all I can think of.
I think that's that.
Yeah. So sort of the same as dumbass over here on this side of the pond is doing. They're just like, they're twinsies, and they're going to consume each other pretty soon. So
right.
We're here for it.
Yep.
And keep an eye on it.
And high seas, I get that too, because they are the toxic twins. They really are. And they're going on and on about some playlist. Now, I do remember this. Some playlist that Unspoken had on her Instagram. you know what? You don't ever know why someone has the content that they do. She may have been doing some sort of research and needed that content to check out and look at. She could be an advocate against that type of behavior. So you can't sit there and put thoughts. That's why hearsay, a lot of times in a civil matter, the preponderance of the evidence is more likely than not. It's very different from a criminal case. So hearsay is hearsay. People will come to court all the time and go, well, I have a letter. No, that's not good enough. If the person is a witness, they need to be here to be the witness.
Yes.
They don't take letters. They don't take whatever. You have to be there to be the witness. So that's just not going to end well. And it's ridiculous to even think it. I don't know why they think that this is going to work out for them, but there's all kinds of reasons that you can have. You can't put conjecture into someone else's, what they could be thinking. It's what you directly heard, what you directly saw, all of it. It can't come down to you as hearsay. Well, I heard this and this and this. That's not good enough. That's not evidence. So, they can just keep spinning their wheels on that one. That's absolutely just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you have? So we'd like to see your content on your phones, but that would be something interesting. I think how to Photoshop would come up because you failed on that one. How to fake weight loss surgery probably would come up. So again, what's in your playlist, hon?
Exactly. The clean hands thingy.
Yep, exactly. She's on the witness protection list. She's going to need to be after all this. Oh, good Lord.
I love that.
The stupid list. I'm sure there is. And there are laws too. Somebody just brought that up. There are laws about people abusing the system. So that can come up. It can definitely come up.
And they're just mirror images of each other because they both have lost custody of their children. They both abused their animals. So it's just like kismet. They found each other.
Right.
Now we'll see what karma has to do with it because this is never going to end well.
No. We all know that. And, and I hope that's not true. I hope, because I will say her kitty was just absolutely beautiful. That kitty was so pretty. But, I at least I hope it went to a good place if it did get removed. So
me too,
because it deserves, a wonderful home and a wonderful life. And a lot of our friends tell us, they said, well, if we got to come back as a cat, we'd want to be a wax liver cat. So, because boy, do they have it made. They've got it made.
Rebecca. Good point, Rebecca. And another thing about her, the other one, she's ban evading. Not only is she ban evading, but she is, I don't know if you've listened to any of her lives, her constant begging for people to like the stream.
Oh, God, Kathy. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Jesus Christ. That is the most annoying thing. Oh my God. No wonder I don't listen to her because every freaking 5 seconds, can you give me a like, please? Can you give me a like? Come on, give me a like. Like, yeah, I'll give you a like right across your fat mouth. God.
I go, what? If you're trying to be on the low key, that's not the way to do it. You don't want the algorithm to find you.
That's probably the most annoying thing.
She already lost one of her extra channels.
Yep, she sure did. Oh, and the one that had the little elephant icon, that was like it's gone. It got terminated not too long ago because I was like, oh, like So and again, she is ban evading, so that'll catch up to her too. And that's probably because that's what the other one was reporting her for.
Yes.
And so she listed a whole thing of channels in there too. And thank you very much, because some of those I needed. So I have them all. So I have everybody that she's been griping about. Got them. So thank you. Some of them I'd been looking for too. I'm like, shit. So yes. So she's been ban evading quite a lot.
Yeah.
And she just keeps saying, and this goes for any of them though. I mean, come on. We know how it'll be. They'll lose their channels and just come back, till they get caught again, and then they'll just lose their channel and come back. But the happiness in that will know that they will never be monetized. What's her girl? She's only got like 300 subs, something like that.
Mhm.
Good
Something like that.
Yeah, not much at all. And the other one will catch up to her when her algorithm catches up to her, and it realizes that the 100-some subs she got overnight are fake. So good luck on that one.
No, I know. I always laugh when I see those huge jumps and subs. Yeah, I wonder where they came from.
Exactly. So I mean, it's just comical. This is not how you build your channel. This is not it. And it's cute. She seriously is just getting saltier by the day, that nobody wants her around. Everybody has been very clear. Usually, we try to be nice. She claimed nobody tried to, if you've just given me a chance. Girlfriend, people gave you so many chances, so many people. The list is huge how many people gave you chances, and more than one. And you fucked it up every time. That's
Yep.
not on us. That's on you. I'll give her one of her favorite isms. That's a you problem, not an us problem. And she comes marching into Discord. Well, do you guys have any Social Security numbers for me? She wanted another creator's Social Security numbers. Their kids' numbers were like, and she was put in her place very quickly.
Yep.
And she was told, no, we don't do that kind of shit here. And that's why she didn't want to be around us. Yeah, we had fun in Discord. We did this, we did that. But she didn't get the gossip she thought she was going to get. Because we are people that she has to understand that a lot of us have been around this community for years. Now, we've only known her, the pariah, for a little over a year. But we've known the rest of these people for quite some time. So we know what's up. We know what's happened. We know what's happened in the past. So she just is trying her best. But she's an outsider. She has no idea. The other one's an even worse outsider.
Mm-hmm.
And they both are just so damn screwed up that they have to insert themselves into shit they don't know anything about. I love it. She was white knighting for the one not too long ago. I don't know what's going on, but I'll share it out. Go get them. I was like, God, you're a dumbass. Stay out of it. It's not your deal. Sit the fuck down for a second.
God. Oh. Yeah, you got one nut shutting out the other nut that is ban evading.
Exactly. And I love that, she's sitting there, she's using her so badly it's comical. And I guess our dumber can't see it, which that's okay. I mean, she deserves everything she gets. So I'm not going to give her a heads up. But,
No.
It's comical to me that, it is. It's just that she's so salty. She's so desperate to stay on this side. She once says, she told everybody today she hates us all. She doesn't want anything to do with us, but yet here she is. Here she is going off about people again. And, somebody wants to call somebody else's karma out. Oh, no, honey. Karma don't work that way. It doesn't. So she inserted herself into someone else's shit because of the other one. So again, both of y'all sit your fucking asses down, because it isn't going to end well, because everyone in this big old community, and even some little crossover communities, they have our support. Now, we stay out of stuff that don't have nothing to do with us. But when both of them drag us in, then yes, we're going to go over and support them just like they've supported us. And we're going to support and throw thumbs up to whoever else is going to have to go up against them, because we know what it's like firsthand.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we're
And
going to be there.
I also remember her saying that Annie was up on Unspoken's panel. I don't recall that.
Gosh, I don't either. I don't. She could have. I mean, I really don't know. I just know when you and I went over to, because and I never even would have gone over, but they were beefing because she was trying to white knight for Bartman, and now she's pissed at Bartman because now she doesn't think his curses are funny. Which, I
Well,
mean, come on.
she's flip flopped on those for I don't know how long. If she's friendly with Annie's community, then Bartman is just this is his thing. That's what he does. But when
Right,
she's
right,
out of Annie's community, Bartman is
right,
evil and he
right,
should
right.
be deplatformed and
Right. Right. And so, but she inserted herself into that shit. She didn't know
yeah,
anything was going on, but she asserted herself. Little junkyard dog. That's what I call her. Like, there's little yappy dogs that come running behind you and want to
yep,
bite at your
Chihuahua.
ankles, little ankle biters. She's a yard dog. She likes to bark big, but as soon as you look at her, she's like, ew, 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 ew. So no, that's
Or
what
as
she
Les
is.
Nessman said, Chihuahua. That's what I actually call him now. If you remember Les Nessman. I think that was the first time I peed myself laughing so hard when he said Chihuahua.
That is, oh my
And that
God, I love it.
baseball players. Oh God, we go off on a tangent here. Okay, never mind.
No,
I gotta
that's
find that
hilarious.
clip.
Do. I might beat you to it. But that's how all that started. And so
Yeah,
they were over having, they were over at Crazies, and the other creator, they were trying to work out their differences. Now, our Crazy didn't want nothing to do with no truce, but she was backed in. She had to, because the other people wanted peace. So she didn't have a choice. She didn't want peace, but she didn't have a choice. So now the next day, Unspoken was going to react to that because, of course, she deleted it as soon as it was done.
yeah.
And I heard my name come up. I heard some other people's names come out that I knew. And I'm like, well, she deleted the live. If Unspoken's going to react to the live, I'm going to go listen to it so I can hear what was said firsthand about me. Because I don't want to go off on what somebody has told me. I want to see it or hear it. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I went over to Unspoken's that day and I was like, hi, this is why I'm here. And I wasn't there to cause problems. But of course, here comes Yard Dog yapping
Mm-hmm.
her little mouth. Oh, that's one of my haters. She follows me everywhere and hates on me. No, I was there to hear. I wasn't there to talk. I was there to listen to what this live was about so I could hear what was said about me. Other than that, I don't care. And then all of a sudden it just took off from there, and then sub for sub, and I'm like, well, we'll go over and tell her what's going on because she wanted to know. It wasn't like we were trying to hide it or do whatever. We were just trying to be
No.
informative. Yeah, we were just trying to be informative, and now everybody knows. So that's all we were trying to do. And it is what it is, and that's how we got involved. But she wants to keep dragging people in, and I feel bad because when this all first broke with her lying and stuff, they didn't have anything to do with it. They were trying to stay out of it. Unspoken was trying to be neutral. She wasn't trying to say anything, but she was watching. She's not a dumb woman. She was watching what was going on and making up for her own mind what was going on.
And it has said several times she wants receipts, and we came with receipts.
Yes, we did. You know us. Everybody that knows us knows we are going to have the receipts. And so she watched. She did not get in it at all. And the crazy just kept tagging everybody. This was her mess to begin with. crazy. Nobody made you fake your pic. This is what started the shit. You started getting into shit. People didn't care that whether you had the surgery or not. It was that you just kept, the lie just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they were thinking, sitting back going, God, this makes us look like dumbasses. So we don't want any part of it. We tried to help you, but now you're on your own. You're just looking stupid right now. And so then she started tagging them and tagging them and tagging them. And I thought when Unspoken addressed it the first time, she was very nice. She was very polite about it. She just like, hey, and she was being very, very nice.
Was.
And she wasn't bashing. She wasn't doing anything like that. But you know how our crazy takes things. No, she was not going to have it. And so that was, now they're all of a sudden public enemy number 2, and they're inserting themselves. And then, no, bitch, you've been tagging everybody and their brother in this shit. They don't want to be involved in this shit, and you drug them in, nobody else but you. So now you're suffering the repercussions of it. So too bad, so sad. Pull up your big girl panties and deal. This is your mess. You started it all.
Absolutely is. And what she also was expecting everybody to grab their pitchforks and torches and come roaring over to defend her and to bully me, I guess, with my little tiny channel. And and the same with that threat to send Miss Parker over with the hounds. It was.
That was fun to see her and meet her. She seems like a lovely lady.
It was very nice to have her come see what was going on. That's another one
I bet.
that has to have the receipts.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of power you think you wield in other communities, but no, you don't. And I don't think they enjoy you treating them like your own personal army. Like Kiwi Farms had to kick you up the ass.
Oh, God, I know. That was hilarious, by the way. Because she wanted to go around and threaten Kiwi Farms. They were going to dox you. Because, again, she's the one that wants to dox everybody. And she will run. I can count on both hands the people that she has doxed at Kiwi Farms. So it's been a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what she threatens. I'm going to dox you. I'm just going to go put your information on Kiwi Farms. They love me there. Bitch, girl, That's hilarious. They like me better than you, and they don't even know me. I mean, damn.
There are some people that refuse even to discuss her. And there's a few that, will bring her up occasionally because she's done something super stupid. But other than that,
I like the ones that well, and I love the ones that just tell her, "Shut up, you're still fat."
Yeah.
Because we don't make fun of people. Come on. I'm sure I've got way more gray hairs. I'm sure I've got some definitely extra pounds going on, but we don't go around and talk about people and shit. She sits there and goes, "They've never been on camera." That's my decision not to be on camera. That was Candy's decision not to be on camera. There's, some people all the time that they idolize in some of the other communities, and he comes on camera in a disguise. Well, not necessarily disguise, but dressed as a ninja, and uses a voice changer, and everybody's like, "Oh," I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but whatever. Hey. And so there's people that choose to not be on camera, and that is not a crime. Now, I've used my real picture before, so I don't understand why they want to sit there and say, "You weigh 500 pounds, Kate." Bitch, I've used my real picture. Go look. Now, yeah, I got a little bit of a little turkey neck going on because I haven't been doing my neck exercises. But, hey, that's what it is. But I sure have both my eyebrows. I don't,
Yeah.
I pull them off and glue them on every day.
I want to
Uh,
make a mask out of that.
oh God, that would be like Leatherface Part 2.
I know, I know, I know.
It's like, whoa. And that was another picture that they posted one time. And I was like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? Please warn me about that shit. It's like, whoa, don't do that anymore. Whoa.
I love the banana picture. That one
Yes,
too. But
yeah,
yeah,
that is a personal favorite. That is a personal favorite. There are some good ones.
there
There's some
are.
good ones. And I have to say, I adore Pink Blush. Please go check her out because she has got some very fun stuff on her channel. And yeah, all I can say is, boy, she's spot on. She's spot on. And well, and I've always said that about Kiwi Farms. You know, we started following Kiwi Farms with the other train wreck, the one that's going to end up killing herself if she's not careful, which I don't think at this point she really cares, which is sad that she's got a kid to consider, but she clearly doesn't. But we
Mm.
were watching, looking at Kiwi Farms because of that one. And, that's a train wreck all in itself. And then, of course, the other one started getting more recognition, but they both want to be there. That's just it. They want to be mentioned on Kiwi Farms. The crazy that we deal with, she would do anything to please Kiwi Farms. She tried to get the other ones nudes so she could put them on Kiwi Farms because somebody at Kiwi Farms just made a half-ass comment that she didn't get was called sarcasm. Said, yeah, come back when you got her nudes. Oh my God, she was behind the scenes from that minute on, trying everything she could to find this chick's nudes so she could put them on Kiwi Farms and then Kiwi Farms will like me. I was
And
just
she
like,
literally
girl,
said that. She literally said
yes,
that.
yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I was just floored. I'm like, you have got to be kidding. And that never took place because, nobody was going to release that. I mean,
Don't communicate with that woman through email. Don't send her
oh,
any of
definitely
your
not.
information, even a text now number, because she'll blow it up.
Yep. And I have to say this to the other dummy, the other dummy, girl, you are not going to get an accurate IP address because somebody emails you. I got news. Maybe in days past, there were easier ways to get IP addresses off of an email. Now it's damn near impossible. Now, law enforcement can still do whatever. Even they can identify text now stuff, but it
Well,
has to be law enforcement. The Google, YouTube, none of those are going to get involved with that. It has to actually be law enforcement doing that. And that's, cyber is definitely a branch of the FBI. Go look, check it out. But even let's just say all the planets and stars lined up and you got someone's IP address. Personally, my IP address is 500 miles from where I am. I checked one time. I was like, wow, that's not very accurate. I hope the police don't ever need to rescue me for anything. But so that's not exactly accurate anymore because
no.
Yahoo, Gmail, Google, they all use the same type of towers, the same type of equipment. They're mostly now, a lot of these are disposable addresses. So they're covered under just a big blanket of blob. There it is. So, hun, stop threatening that. You're not going to get an IP address. Next, why don't you come up with, oh, I got an IP tracker. That's another one I love to debunk. That's hilarious too. So keep trying. That's not going to happen, guys.
C, you spelled inbreds wrong.
Yeah,
It's Imbreaded.
yeah, it's bread, kind of like Tooken.
Like, yeah, good
Oh,
grief. Don't you know nothing? But yeah,
uh,
and the other one, well, let's just call her Sub. She keeps changing her name, so um, they can IP ban you if you're
exactly,
stupid enough to keep poking the YouTube bear, because they can take your channels away, and you can they'll tolerate you starting a little one or another channel. But if you piss
exactly.
them off enough, they're going to IP ban you, which basically kicks you off of Google. You lose your Google Mail account, and Google owns YouTube, so you'll never get your YouTube back.
Nope,
That means you can never make any AdSense,
nope.
because AdSense is a Google thing.
Sure is.
So you need to sit and reevaluate what you hold important. Are you like dummy your counterpart who doesn't seem to
Exactly.
get or comprehend or think it's ever going to happen to her? And it is. It is.
Oh
It'll
yeah.
take
Oh
time,
yes,
but
it will.
it'll happen. I
Yep.
mean, I don't know what Yahoo's got for streaming platforms, but you might want to look into it.
Yep. Yep. Because that's what's going to happen. And then the crying is going to be big time. So yeah, if either one of those two try to strike you, the one you can go with just excessive and fraudulent, and then
Mhm.
the other one's ban evading. So if that one tries to strike you, all you've got to do is go and if anybody needs the number, I've got it for this last one that got it. So that's okay. All you got to do is just show them, hey, this woman is ban evading already, and you're going to let her strike me? I don't think so. And they'll take it back.
That's right. So and it just amazes me that they just keep on carrying on threatening other people. And there's a reason why I don't show their content, because it
Oh,
frustrates
exactly.
their ability to strike. I don't swear at them. I don't use vulgar. Well, okay, yeah, I use vulgar language occasionally, but it's not enough for the bots to pick up.
No, it's not what they consider. I looked into a little bit more closer to what are the community guidelines, and vulgar language, as in a rant, that is against terms of service big time. So an
Oh,
extended vulgar rant, like the one does every frickin' day, that she
yes.
hasn't done in 3 weeks supposedly, but and the other one's just as foul mouthed too. So those are extended vulgar rants, and those can go. Those can go. I think a lot of us have been very cool behind the scenes as far as, you know, we no, I don't think anybody ever wants anybody to lose their channel. That's not what it's about. But because I think a lot of us haven't really been reporting or anything like that because we've just been watching and enjoying the show right now. But
Mhm.
it's going to come to that eventually, and it's going to just be a comeuppance for them
Yeah, they're going to
because
meet other people that they think are weak, and they're going to find out. Um, like this has now become my mission. You know, and I have no shame in it. Okay, let's start up a stream. Let's talk about it.
right, exactly. Well,
But
that's what we're going to continue to do as long as they're going to get away with it. Because then we didn't start this today. She
nope.
started saying crap yesterday. She started saying crap today. She has her game up like she's pretending to play Sims while she talks shit. No, no, you're still talking shit. So none of us have said a word, but we are going to respond and
And we
react
haven't
to it,
lost
just like the
our
other
mind, and we're not yelling and screaming and showing content, even though it would be fair use. But I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm done.
right.
you know
Exactly. Exactly. And that's
so
a good question
we're
to be.
having a
I mean,
discussion. Yeah.
We are definitely having a discussion here. Yeah, and these are our opinions, and we are entitled to them.
Hmm. And opinions are not facts. So
Well, most of the shit we say is facts. I mean, we have
yes,
brought the
it's
receipts
still
to
our
those, so
opinions.
we can definitely
Allegedly.
claim the fact part. But you know,
Yeah.
again, everybody has tried to give these women at least the one are crazy. We've tried to do whatever we could for her. We really could. Everybody from all the communities tried to get together and go, okay, we'll take her this time. Other people tried, and then when we took her back, they were like, oh, y'all are crazy. This is not going to end well. And we're like, yeah, we're probably not, but we're trying to give her a fair shake here. And again, that didn't work out. We kind of knew it wasn't going to work out, but we tried to be cool about it. And the other communities, everybody has tried. Everybody. Annie's community, MT's community, Annie Janney's community, Adam Barta even had her. And I will never forget, this was so funny. Adam, and because anybody that knows Adam has an odd sense of humor. He just does. And he was joking with her, and he was being kind of sarcastic with her. He showed a little bit of shade in there. No, who cares? It's some shade. Oh my God, she got so mad. She sent him a message, threatening him. If you try to use my content, I'm going to sue you. And I'm Mr. Adam Barta. She just was going off on him. I was like, dude, get her. Get her. She's crazy. But so she goes after everybody. Nobody's safe, So everybody has tried to be cool with her. Everybody. And she screws it up, and it's nothing, none of us tried to throw her under the bus. None of us did anything that was sketchy or just whatever. We just tried to give her a way to vent, because everybody's heard her rant. Everybody's heard her go off. We tried to give her a behind the scenes, hey, come back here, talk. Maybe you won't, you have a chance to think about it. If you vent to a couple of us, we'll get on voice, we'll talk, and it'll be better for you, and you can just calm down. But she can't do it. She can't. Just like, she wants to pretend like the Sims game is everything and whatever. That's what she's doing to try to put up a front. Oh, look at me, I'm being good.
And she's got so many complaints and strikes.
Exactly. Yep.
You can't fool us. We know why that you've gone to The Sims the way you have. It's because you have been slammed with complaints.
Exactly. Both of them. The other channel went bye-bye, and she's impersonating. She has still one channel that I do believe she's impersonating Unspoken still. So now that's the whole reason they've decided to go and make everybody's sub counts available, because some of the smaller little bitty channels are impersonating some of the bigger channels.
Aha!
Because Unspoken has thousands of subscribers, but the fake Unspoken account has very few.
Yeah. I'm glad they did that, actually. Well, I never hid my sub count. It'll get there when it gets there. I'm not concerned about it. So it'll take a while. I do want my community tab, though. I don't know why I'm obsessed with that, but I am.
And we'll get there.
It'll get there. Yeah.
It'll get there.
I'm closer than not, so there you go.
Oh, I know. It's exciting. I think it'll be fun. The torment. I can just see it for you. Yay! You do come up with some pretty good memes there, Missy.
I'll find them. But I don't want it to be a war page or anything like that. So I'm
it wouldn't.
But
no,
a little shady once in a while won't be too bad.
Exactly. Well, Kathy, you are queen of the subtle shade. You really are.
Thank you.
Well, and one of my other girlfriends was that way too, and I would walk away and go, "Damn, you just basically told him to fuck off, and he has no idea." You did it so beautifully. Oh, it's a gift. I swear it is. So yeah, there's a few people I know that can do that, and you can definitely do that.
Well, I like that word. oh, isn't that precious so much? Because it just says it all.
I do believe High Seas it's 500 for community wall.
Yeah. I think I'm what, 30 something subs away from it.
Yeah, not many, not many. You'll
Yeah.
get there.
It
You'll get
fluctuates.
there.
I go up, I go down. Some people just subscribe to make a comment and then they leave, which is fine.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
not the reason why I put the restriction up or the 10-minute thing up. I do it to keep the porn bots out and any troll accounts.
Right. And it seems like the Russian bots have calmed down a little bit. I don't see those too often anymore.
Oh
So it's
my
like, oh my
God, it
gosh,
was
for
a
a
little
while.
crazy. Yeah. But if you like
It
to stay, then I would love to have you stay. But, it's not, I don't need to do subs, like and sub
no.
and like every 3 minutes, that's
God.
just ridiculous. I would think that would drive people away, actually.
Did me. Did me. I can't even lurk her. I was like, ooh, no, not with that. I just want to reach through and slap you one. It's like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. I'm out of here. I can't
Well,
even. No, I don't have that kind of
and I
patience. I
re-
don't.
and I appreciate you, Rebecca. Thank you.
Yes.
And it's like I said, it's I'm never going to make a fortune off of YouTube. These are just milestones. They're okay. Like I said, if I could make pizza money once a month, that'll be fun.
See, there you go. No
Yeah,
doubt. I mean, it's and it's never been about YouTube for a lot of people, I think.
yeah,
I throw a candle video up every now and then. I just got a huge order from Goose Creek and there's some new ones in there. I thought, well, maybe I'll do a video on those. But it's not what it is. I mean, I know some people that's their thing and that's great. More power to them. But for a lot of people, it's not. We could care less. It's just like, okay, whatever. And I love that they sit there and bark about that doesn't mean anything. We don't care. I don't care if I'm monetized or not. Please, please. That's why you keep wanting to like and
yeah,
share and like and share and like and share and like and share. And besides, what is the term sub for sub? That went on for a long time. And that is against YouTube
TOS.
guidelines now.
Yeah, yeah. And when I first started, and it was just taking off, um, I participated in it, and but we were in a different community where we were getting people that were interested in the same stuff we were. And then
Right.
it kind of went funny, and it was the gaming community, actually. It was every time you turned around, it was a gaming channel wanting subs.
Right.
And it was targeting us hall community. That was the shopping hall community, which I was in for a while. So it got really weird after. I don't want a bunch of gamers that are not going to watch my content, and I'm certainly not going to watch
Exactly.
theirs. Yeah, so
Right.
that's
Right.
how it spoiled, because it really started out with smaller channels helping smaller channels.
And that's awesome to do stuff like that to where you're sharing out other creators, like you
Yeah,
said, that have the same interests as you and their content is going to appeal. Then that's great. Then yeah, ask, do subs. Hey, you should check this person out. They're,
yeah,
what we're
that's
into.
exactly how it started out. And
Right. And that makes sense.
I've been on here since what? On and off as a creator. Then I took a couple of years off. Then I was on as a creator again. Then took another couple of years off. And so my original base has probably moved on. Um, but they're still subscribed. They probably I don't
Oh,
think they're into
exactly.
this live stream stuff I do now, which is okay. I understand
Sure.
that. It's, but I go back and I watch haul videos, and I like the food haul videos, that kind of thing. I just like to see what people buy. I'm nosy.
Oh, well, no, I love that. Like if I'm at the grocery store, I love to see what the people in front of me are putting on the belt. It's like, oh, darn, I would like to try that. And I am. I in my real life, I really don't know a stranger if you can't tell. I mean, I love to talk. I will talk to anybody. I don't care. And my husband just cringes. He's like, "Oh God, she's going to ask questions about their food," and I will if somebody has something up there, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, have you actually tried that? Is it really good?" I'm sorry, I will do that to you in a minute in the grocery store. I don't care. I mean,
Mhm.
damn. And that's why I'm saying people that know me behind the scenes, I'm not going to come troll you under some weirdo troll account. If I got something to say to you, I want you to know I'm the bitch saying it. I'm sorry. I want you to know, hey, that's Kate
Yep.
Waxlover. This is what she said. There it is. I'm
And I
not
think
going to
you're a
come under
shitty
some
person.
weirdo troll account and say
Yeah.
something about you. I'm going to come at you head on as who I am. And
Mm.
anybody that knows, whether they like me, whether they don't, they know that's the truth. I am going to come at you head on. That's why Loser didn't like Discord, because she thought, oh, well, there's going to be all kinds of gossip I can get in there, and then I can turn that on them, and I can make it like, they're doing this, this, and this.
Screenshot, screenshot.
No,
Yeah.
that's not it. Honey, anything I have said right here on these YouTube streets, on a panel, or anywhere else in a chat, then that's me. I'm saying it. I don't have to go hide behind the scenes and say it. I will say it right out for everybody to hear. And everything that Nickname and Rebecca have been saying in here so far, 100% true. And I'm not
Yeah.
trying to throw shade at the guy or anything, but it's true. You know, he
No,
like
no,
that well, that night that we were confronting our crazy about the weight loss thing. And again, I didn't go on her panel to try to be rude or incite drama, but she had questions about what was going on. It was me that busted her out with the picture.
yeah. I remember. I watched it. I remember.
So I did. And that's the only reason I went there. Now, weirdo, he came up on the panel that night and was making faces and
He's such
doing
an
all kinds of
asshole.
it was
Yeah.
stupid. And I think he got booted a couple times because I could tell that she wasn't exactly thrilled right now with that shit. We're trying to get something accomplished here and just get some truths out of the way so everybody can move on, hopefully. But he's in there going making faces and acting stupid and making stupid comments, and it's just like, dude, we don't need that right now. This is not what's going on. He wants to call me a liar. He wants to call anybody else a liar. Well, you know what? He can. He has no content either. He can't even get his sound correct. So, Mr. Big YouTuber, I'm sorry. You know, some of the people that he thinks are big business news or big celebs, I'm sorry, they're not. But that's okay.
No, they're
I'm sure they're
not.
perfectly.
They are the
I'm, s-
lowest of the reality TV
I,
people. Oh my
and
God.
I'm sure they're perfectly nice people and stuff, but again, they're not a celebs. Give me a break. And I think he had some people come on at one point, and you could tell they were paid endorsements. That he had to pay them to come and say whatever they said.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was just like, oh God, really? Okay. So, he might get all, goo goo and gaga over a celeb, but I don't. And it was funny when he did all this Disney World stuff. He took Cindy to Disney or whatever. If he was such a big celebrity, how come people weren't walking up to him? So sorry, Mr. Celeb. He went and he was in like some public eatery, and nobody walked up and said, "Can I have your autograph?" or whatever. So give me a break,
Well,
you
that must
know.
have been shocking. Yeah,
And
I mean, and I know people have brought up his lousy audio, and every time he has these shows he puts on, there's always glitches going on. It stalls. I'm going, if you're going to present yourself as somebody more than what you are, then you need to go over to Rich Lux's channel. Now that's a guy that can pretend. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Rich Lux, but
I'm not. You're gonna have to link me.
drama community in the drama community, mostly with the makeup people, and he just right from the get go started out as somebody that was in the know, and a lot of people were debunking a lot of what he says, but it was the way he presented. His sound was always on point. His location was always on point. But after a while, the cracks start to show, and people start to say, he was a lackey. He was sucking up to people. He was basically a sycophant of Jeffree Star's, and I was in a bit of the community long time ago. So yeah, but Rich Lux knew how to do that. He had the acting chops to pull it off. Even though other people in other communities were laughing at him, he still presented himself like he was Mr. Wonderful. Adam Barta, please go check your sound system. I know I don't have the greatest setup. But if you're trying to present yourself as movie star or a TV host and making up your own little reality TV shows, which was weird, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was very weird. Yeah, it was very
yeah,
weird.
it was, and with what's her name,
Oh, Cynthia.
Cynthia. Yeah, I'm going. Couldn't you find somebody more with more personality?
Oh, I know. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. I'm sorry. Like what? But anyway, that's enough of my critiquing on him. But that
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
pretty
I
much
mean,
it. So
he went after us because he didn't like the salty, he didn't like to hear the truth on that one. And I understand. It's okay.
yeah,
So he didn't want to hear the truth.
but it was disrespectful what he did on Annie's channel when you guys were
Oh,
having a
I
serious
agree.
discussion. It was
Yeah,
so
we
disrespectful.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were really trying to just have a discussion and, you know, say, hey, this is what happened, this is why. And, she's trying to go on and on and on about shit that didn't even make sense, that, oh, I'm not supposed to have, protein shakes. It comes down, and again, you have to go through all this counseling, all this psychological preparedness to have this procedure, and
Oh, yeah.
make sure that you're able to do the aftercare, because I have a handicapped nephew, and his procedure, it's life threatening, has to be kind of put on hold a little bit, so he can be monitored to, is he going to be able to cognitively be able to do some of this stuff without more serious caregivers being present. So they're working all that through, and of course he will, and eventually, because he has a big support system, so that'll be fine. But you all have to go through these procedures before they just do procedures on you that are life changing. And so she would have had all this counseling. She would have had somebody to, if she had a question, there is a whole support system there for. And she bragged, well, she didn't use, it wasn't Dr. Now wasn't her doctor, but it was from the same practice. So I think that they know what they're doing, and they are going to make sure that she understands the care that she's undertaking and the life change that it's going to cause. And you have to know, like even Annie said it, you are told exactly what you need after these procedures, right down to the brand name. This is what you need to do. If you have questions, they assign you someone that walks you through anything. So she doesn't have any business. Why would you be asking someone on YouTube when you have someone in real life to call? And the people, that the fake ass nurse that she tried to call and give them, this is my diet. No, honey, they never said your diet. They said, this is our
Diet.
diet
Yeah.
that we have,
Yeah.
not yours. So again, another lie, another snow job that didn't work. And all she did was end up, her favorite little saying is Boo Boo the Clown. Honey, you have been nothing but Boo Boo the Clown for over a year. So it's time to pass the bozo nose on to somebody else. So if you want us to leave you alone, that you need to sit down and zip it.
Yeah. Why aren't you in the Sims community? You keep saying you are, but there is obvious no signs of it either on your YouTube Sims Play or on Twitch yet. Mind you've only been there three days now. Has it been 3 days? Something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
And nobody believes you have a podcast Twitch channel. So
And well, she tweeted out like 6 days ago, I'm going to be on Twitch now, everybody. I'm going to be on Twitch. And nobody came. so then So then she was bragging not long ago, too, on one of her little ranty streams. I'm not going to let you stupid bitches know where I am. I'm not going to let you know what Twitch account I'm using. Oh, well, then, of course, yesterday she's posting it all over YouTube. This is my
yeah,
Twitch. Come see me. Like, that's okay. I pass. And I've said
yeah,
it before. It's not
right.
anything against her. I would love to lurk at Twitch, but Twitch does not do well for me. It buffers. It's terrible, and I'm annoyed by it. So I don't go. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
So who cares? Have Twitch. Good. If you're on Twitch, that means you're away from us.
yeah. And I
And it
want
would
you
be
to
a happy
comment
thing.
so I can ban you. Yeah, okay.
What was she talking about life with Ron? Ron doesn't do anything to anybody. I mean,
Yeah,
she was like accusing
he
Ron
said
of something.
something. He said something, said that, well, I'm going now, and he didn't say anything controversial. So
Uh, well, that's on her. See, she's just ugh. She wants to cause all the drama herself. Well, you know what? For once, the drama is coming back to bite you in the ass because we're not going to let you get away with the lying because that's what's about for me. It's the lies. It's the lies. And if she had just shut up, moved on, like everybody begged her the days after all this original kerfuffle, people begged her, just let it go, leave it alone, just let it be crazy, just let it be.
yeah,
Did she? No. She just kept piling the lie on top of the lie on top of the lie with, fake rooms and fake heartbeats and fake, hospitals and, fake lifeline and all this other shit. It's like, girl, stop. You look so ridiculous. And now the other ones hitched their star to them and they look just as ridiculous, if not. I mean, they are a perfect match. They truly are.
they
It's just
are.
like, dear God. Oh no, I'm so scared. She's probably going to say, I did my karma and I got my karma. Honey, I got my karma all right. I'm sitting very happily in my power love seat, sitting here talking to everybody else. Leather.
In
So,
your
oh,
three-story home with your 3 cars. So then
exactly.
she's gonna say, prove it, prove it. She
Oh,
doesn't
I
have to
can.
prove anything.
But I can if I want to. I could
Yeah,
because
but you don't
she's
have
never proven anything. She's never proven anything. I can go right out and show a picture of my Mustang. Uh, I can show a picture of my husband's antique car. I'd have to be careful about that. I probably would not show that one
no.
because that probably does
See,
reverse
Nisi?
search. So anything that can reverse search, I wouldn't show because I value my family's privacy. Because I wouldn't want, and again, people must get confused, Kathy, about I'm not scared of anybody here. This is fucking YouTube. I'm not
Mm,
scared of anybody on YouTube. Okay? I'm not. But I value my family's privacy and I would not let any of that out. And it's kind of cute because there's one, she's still here. There's one person that does know some of the stuff about me.
dun, dun,
So
dun.
there's that. So she knows what's up. And again, I'm not going to sit here and go, well, if you only knew who I was, because no, first of all, everybody go like, whatever, who cares? Because why would they care? This is my real life. Why do they care? They don't.
Yeah. They don't think
So,
of us after. It's okay.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. Nope, she's going to grinny. Yep. But it's just comical because they all think that, you know, she's done so many lies just in the little over a year I've known her. Oh my God. There's been what? She was supposed to be homeless because we got her fired, got Carlos fired from his job.
Brother.
No, you're still there because we saw the exit sign not too long ago. You slipped, remember? Um, I think they probably have to fumigate, and that's why they have to go to a hotel from time to time. Either that or he's moonlighting as maintenance or something. And, they probably get a room for the night when you're doing, maintenance or just whatever,
Probably
which
what it is. Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me. But who cares? I don't care. Nobody else cares. We just know that there was no fake family there. Again, sweetheart, why don't you rent a family? You got all this money. Just rent one real quick and go, hey, smile at the camera for me. I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. I really am. I am truly surprised she hasn't done that yet.
Yeah. She kind of reminds me about I know I mentioned it a couple of years ago, but I was stalked back in the early 2000s by a guy from Texas, believe it or not. I'll say his name because there's like 20,000 of them. His name was Louis Garcia. And when I still thought he was cool, he would be on about his high paying job. He was an engineer, worked at nights and for I don't know, I can't remember. And he would say he got a new vehicle all the time, and he would post pictures of him standing in front of like a F-150, for instance, and and dangling his keys. And I did have no reason not to believe him,
Right.
until somebody DM'd me and said, you can do that at car lots. You can just pose in front of a nice vehicle and pretend it's yours. I went, really?
I know.
Oh, okay, that's weird. But and then I started really listening to what he was saying. He was this horrible, horrible, horrible alcoholic. And but he did do one thing that had me laughing. He actually when I want to say broke it off. We were never intimate or anything like that.
Right.
I just ended the friendship because he was kind of getting really weird. And I just said no more. I can't deal with this. So he got so mad at me that he phoned the RCMP. And I got a phone call from the RCMP, and she was laughing. It was a female corporal. She was laughing. She says, "Hi," and I go, "Yeah." And she says, "Is this Kathy so and so?" And I said, "Yeah." And she says, "I got a complaint from somebody in Texas." And she starts laughing again. She says, "Look," she says, "don't worry about it. I have to buy." She didn't say law, but procedure.
Regulation.
But
Right.
regulations. Thank you. But I have to inform you of this. And she starts laughing and she says, "What did she do to this guy?" It was nearly incomprehensible. I said, "I think I was mean to him on the internet." She says, "Do not worry about it. There is
Oh,
no
no.
record of this. I thought I'd let you know." And we ended up, and I just kind of shook my head. I said, "There are really people out there like that." So,
Exactly. And I learned the hard way too, Kathy, because, I'm one of those people that I'm a very trusting person too, because maybe I'm exactly like this in real life. I mean, I don't, sugarcoat stuff, and my opinion gets me in trouble quite often, but, this is me. And it took me a long time to realize that people will pull shit over on you and all this other stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't call it naive, I guess, maybe naive to that part of YouTube, maybe.
mhm,
And then I learned pretty quick. And I learned, even back in the candle community, I learned not to, post certain pictures because, one time I found some of my pictures on somebody's website in one of their halls. And I'm like, wait a minute. No, I don't think so. Those aren't your 49 candles. They're mine. So no. And
wow,
oh yeah, it happens. And so I learned that you listen for a while and then you make your judgments. So, I love the fact it goes even circles back to crazy here. She's like, well, you took out what other people said about me and believed it to be true. No, we heard all that stuff, but she forgets too that it was something she supposedly had that MT had said on a live stream, and that it got deleted, but she, of course, screen recorded, got the clip of him saying something nasty about Candy. Well, it was all a lie. We waited, and I was with the other community at the time. Candy's friends and mods got together, and they were supposed to, Nutty was supposed to send this email with the clip into an email. One of her mods volunteered to take it. Nothing ever happened. No, nothing. We waited for a long time. Oh, well, it's kind of like, the 911 call. Well, I got this, I got that, I got the doctor, I got it downloaded, all this other stuff. It's just one excuse after another. So for weeks, everybody was waiting. And in the other community, we were waiting too, because he was part of all the communities. And so we're waiting to see, where's this evidence? Where's this evidence? And granted, when he gets upset and cornered, sometimes his mouth gets the better of him. And it is what it is. So it wouldn't have been a shock if he had said it. We'd have been a little bit disappointed, but I was still going, yeah, I don't think he said that, y'all. And everybody was agreeing, no, we don't think he said it. We want to hear the proof. So then it got switched over to Munching community. We're waiting. We offered, okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Nothing. The bitch never has proved anything she's ever said. Ever. Ever. So if she sits there and says, I will send it to you when I get home, I will send it to you when I get a minute, it's just a lie. She doesn't have it. So she's blowing you off long enough that she thinks you'll forget about it or get busy and do other stuff and not worry about it. But she's never shown proof. When has she ever shown a receipt for anything? Nothing. So that was our first experience with her. So we didn't have to know that this is what she's like. And then she got into it with me over a friend of mine who wasn't even around at the time and tried to do that bullshit. And that got the best of me. Yeah. And it shouldn't have, but it did. It got the best of me because I'm not accustomed to being called a liar and this and that, when clearly other people were there and went, that's not what happened. So again, the woman has never known a truthful vowel. She doesn't even know a vowel, I don't think. So she's just a nut.
She is. Just absolutely crazed.
Okay, DC. I didn't see her. I didn't see DC.
She is.
She's there. She's there.
She's there. But I guess we should wrap this up. She's going to
happen. We've been venting for a while. And well, that's okay. Because, again, it's nothing we've brought up. We're responding to the craziness that she's been spewing. So if she really wants people to leave her alone, then I suggest she stop attacking everybody, keep everybody's names out of her fat mouth, and go down to Whataburger and have her Whataburger diet, and then she can go sue the gastric doctor for not doing it right.
That's right. And if you notice, she is the one that puts our names.
Yep.
In her, titles. We don't, or I don't. So technically, we do keep your name out of our mouth.
Yes, we do. Yep. She's not spoken upon until she drags up her, Yep. Here we are again. She's got to say shit about everybody. And again, oh, but they're bullying me. They're bullying me. They're mean. They're just lying bitches. No. Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Play your little Sims. Nobody gives a fuck. And the 7 people that are watching it, who cares? But if you really want us to leave you alone, then you leave us alone. You've done nothing but attack us for over a year. It's old. It's tiresome. And you're nothing but a liar. Quit projecting on yourselves, because that's exactly what you're doing, both of you. Mm-hmm. So you wanted to be in it. Now you're in it too.
There you go. And we'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody, thank you for showing up. It was
Yes,
fun.
thanks everybody. It's good
Yeah,
to see everybody.
and I'm sure we'll see each other very soon.
I'm sure too.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, happy
And
for the
I will talk
live.
to you soon. Bye.
Bye.